If you are just waking up trying to figure out how am I going to celebrate New Year's this evening, well, we've got a list of ideas for you on our website, KSAT.com. Just go there and figure out what you want to do tonight. Also, if you're already starting to plan your January, maybe some fun events for you, you can find those listed on our website as well. KSAT.com is where you want to go. And in case you missed it, the KSAT Storyteller Special is right now on KSAT.com as well. You can watch what stories our talented photojournalists remember most this last year in 2022 as they take you behind the scenes on what goes into covering the stories you see right here on KSAT 12. It is now 8:56. It's 54 degrees. Still ahead on GMSA at 9. A nonprofit that believes in second chances is helping former inmates find employment while feeding people in need at the same time. Plus, picking out a New Year's resolution can be tricky. What a psychologist is saying about finding the right one and sticking with it. Good morning. We're going to start our morning. Look at that. Can you start a day better than that picture right there? Is that not fantastic? Welcome to South Texas and the beauty that is. It is Saturday. It is the last day of 2022. It is December 31st, and we're ending it with some beautiful weather.
Gorgeous
Peeked outside a while ago.
Yeah?
I went to the door, looked out. It was a little chilly, and then there was joggers going by, and I went, ooh, on New Year's Eve, really?
Hey.
You guys didn't sleep in today?
They're getting ready for all the food tonight.
I guess
Fun,
so.
Aren't they? Yeah,
Yep.
You know what? And honestly, I run occasionally. This kind of weather's great. Nice and cool.
Well, they were in their
Nice and
shorts and their T-shirts, and it's like they were just enjoying the morning.
That's awesome. And,
So-
and I hope you are able to
Yep.
enjoy this morning out there. It is beautiful outside. It's going to be a great day. Sunny and 77 for the high. But take that allergy medicine. We just got the pollen count in. Mountain cedar is high. It's past 5,000. This is the highest it's been so far this season. And we've still got a lot of mountain cedar season to go. Mountain cedar peaks in mid-January usually, and it comes to an end by Valentine's Day. Molds are present, but in low amounts as well. So if you're wheezing in season, mountain cedar's the reason. Right now outside, it is 54 degrees, beautiful sunny skies. We started the day up 44. And since then, we've just been seeing those temperatures on the rise. It's now 54 in Boerne, 52 in New Braunfels, 51 at Stinson, 40 in Comfort, 49 in Hondo. Still chilly up in Kerrville where it's in the upper 30s, 44 in Uvalde, and 51 at Stinson. As you celebrate this weekend, know that today is going to be gorgeous outside with low humidity. Tonight, as you're ringing in the new year, some haze could develop after midnight. It'll be chilly tomorrow morning at 50, or at least cool, and with some patchy morning fog, and you'll notice a little bit more mugginess in the air tomorrow. 75 for the high temperature. You know, 2022 has been a year where we have not seen very much rain at all. In fact, second driest year on record. Coming up, we're going to talk about the warmest months, the driest months, and yes, even the rainiest months that were clocked in this year. I'll have a look at that and, of course, the forecast as we head into the first full week of 2023 in a few minutes. David.
Thank you, Sarah. Now to some of the top stories we've been following this morning. A second driver wanted in the Wednesday night street racing crash has been arrested. The Bexar County Sheriff's Office says the suspect is 19-year-old Dawson Gerald McCulley. He was taken into custody yesterday, and according to Sheriff Javier Salazar, McCulley drove away from the crash after it happened. Salazar says McCulley is now facing 8 felony charges. A woman and her 10-year-old child were critically injured in that crash. And the names of one of the victims involved in a crash on Braun Road has been released. The crash happened near Loop 1604 on the northwest side on Thursday. San Antonio police say 25-year-old Armando Lerma died when the vehicle he was in slammed into a tree. Also in the vehicle, a 19-year-old man whose name has not been released. Police say speed was a factor. Both men did die at the scene. A man was found dead in his north side home. San Antonio police are now investigating that incident. It happened around 4 yesterday. The man believed to be in his early 40s. Police are labeling his death as suspicious and are unsure if there was any foul play. They say there was no signs of forced entry inside the home. The Bexar County Medical Examiner will conduct an autopsy sometime next week. Barbara Walters passed away yesterday at the age of 93. She was an icon. She was a trailblazer in the world of journalism and for women in journalism and women who weren't even in journalism. She was also the subject of a parody for decades on Saturday Night Live. So here's a look at some of those good-natured jabs and how she got in the last word.
She was parodied by Sherry O'Terry.
The sangria was flowing like the Rio Grande.
Rachel Dratch, too.
Star, it's Barbara.
And by the great Gilda Radner.
I'm Barbara Wawa.
And then, the Saturday night before retiring from ABC News in 2014, Barbara Walters herself live from New York.
Please welcome Barbara Walters.
Turning the tables on Saturday Night Live, which turned poking fun at the legendary newswoman into an art form.
This is my real voice. Hello, I'm Barbara Wawa.
Spilling the secrets on her signature soft focus.
An interview with the president. An interview with the Kardashian. Yeah, President Kardashian. Yeah, together?
And the key to all those great interviews, great questions.
If you were a tree, what kind of a tree would you be? Or your place or mine, Brokaw?
Plus, her signature skill, faucet flowing tears.
Nothing brings in the viewers like seeing a celebrity reduced to tears. You may think, oh, I'm really feeling bad for them, but all I'm thinking is, ka-ching.
There it is, Barbara Walters.
She had a great sense of humor. She will be missed, and her legacy will live on forever, especially for those who remember watching her on TV and doing some of those great interviews. She's interviewed the Pope, and this morning the Vatican announcing that former Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI passed away at the age of 95. He led the Catholic Church for less than 8 years until 2013, when he became the first Pope to resign since Gregory XII back in 1415. Benedict spent his final years within the walls of the Vatican. ABC's Inez de la Gatera has more for us. All right, we'll have that for you later on. Let's get to the teas right now. 9:05 and it's 55 degrees. The return of the New Year's Eve celebration, Times Square tonight, getting ready for the big ball drop. And a lot of folks are going to show up for the first time since the pandemic. What to expect for this year's drop as tests begin on Friday to prepare for tonight. And you know the famous saying, New Year, New Me? Well, it's known that around this time, everyone starts making those New Year's resolutions. Next, we're going to talk about ways you can make those resolutions actually stick. Coming up. Outside with Live Cam as we go to break. There it is. Absolutely beautiful picture. We got your forecast coming up. Welcome back. It is 9 minutes after 9 o'clock. As we enter a new year, it is a chance for a fresh start, as many of us consider things we can do better. ABC's Alex Christoforous has some ways to make and keep those New Year's resolutions.
This time of year, many Americans commit to a New Year's resolution, but sticking to it isn't easy.
Resolutions are specifically hard to keep because they're often a decision to either do or to not do something.
Licensed psychologist Dr. Melissa Bodine says to think about setting a goal rather than a resolution, and more specifically, a SMART goal.
So a SMART goal, I hear this acronym a lot, is a goal that is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound.
So make sure your goal is not vague, like I want to be more active, but specific, such as I want to run a marathon, and make it measurable so you can track your progress.
Instead of I just want to lose weight, it's I want to lose 10 pounds.
Dr. Bodine says to make sure it's attainable considering the amount of time and effort it will take, and relevant to the bigger accomplishments you want to achieve in your life.
If your broad goal is to be more creative, maybe writing a book is a good goal for you, but maybe running a marathon isn't.
And set a goal that is time-bound by having a date you want to reach it by. Once you've set your goal, write it down and break it up into smaller steps. If your goal is to run a marathon, step 1 could be signing up.
You are much more likely to do the training and to accomplish the goal if you've already signed up for it, you have a date for it.
Set a smaller goal for each week, rewarding yourself when you reach your weekly goals.
You know, watching your favorite show on Netflix, so you're saving it till the end of the week until you hit your goal.
Dr. Bowden says if you miss a step, get back on the horse and know that you can still make progress toward your goal.
Progress is hard. Give yourself grace. If you had one extra cheat day or whatever it may be, wake up the next morning and start again.
Alexis Christoforous, ABC News, New York.
That's some pretty good advice.
Have you ever kept a resolution?
Nope, that's why I don't make them.
No, me neither.
Used to, but it's like, why? I mean, you don't. But when you set goals, if you can always try to reach that goal. It doesn't matter if you if you step back or, you don't do something for 2 or 3 days, but you can still try to attain that goal. Whereas a resolution, you start eating candy when you weren't going to eat candy, then you pretty much.
It's over. It's done.
So why make them?
Well, today's going to be a beautiful day, David.
So there's a resolution for you.
Yeah. I wish I could.
Wait, hold on. Are you going to talk about cloud condensation nuclei?
I am going to talk about cloud condensation nuclei.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
It's coming up.
This is coming up.
It may affect you if you are planning on staying out later than midnight tonight, and a lot of us are. But first, let's talk about the year in review. Our rainiest month this year was August. Okay. We did not see much rain at all this year, and this is a great example of that. Our rainiest month was August. Our usually rainiest month is in May. And even on our rainiest month in August, we were still below the average rainfall for the month. That's pretty bad news for us. And take a look at July. Our driest month, we only saw 1/100th of an inch of rainfall for the month of July when we should see about 2 inches of rain. Speaking of dry, 2022 will officially go down as the second driest year on record for San Antonio, behind 1917, but not by all that much. We have only seen 11.5 inches of rain here in San Antonio, when we usually should see a little bit more than 32 inches of rainfall. That is almost 2 feet of deficit when it comes to rain. So unfortunately, a devastatingly dry year as we continue to head into some of the driest months. January, February, pretty dry months for us. In our warmest month this past year was in July, when we averaged nearly 90 degrees every day. The difference between the high and the low was nearly 90 degrees. Our coolest month, we did have a little bit of a respite in February when we averaged out about 50 degrees for the average temperature. Outside right now, though, it is in the 50s. It's beautiful. It's sunny. It's 54. Winds are calm at the moment. Well, we do expect those winds to pick up. Elsewhere, it's 48 in Del Rio. Good morning in Rock Springs. It's 54 degrees, 53 in Pleasanton, 53 in Gonzales, 51 in Kennedy, 52 in New Braunfels. In your KSAT 12-hour forecast, we are already going to be in the 60s just within the next hour. We'll be at 70 degrees around noon, and in the afternoon 77 for the high. Notice that winds are going to pick up. We'll have winds from the southwest at 10 to 15, gusting up to 20-25 miles per hour, so a bit breezy at times for any outdoor barbecues or grills. Elsewhere, it'll be 79 in Carrizo Springs, 80 in Eagle Pass, nearly 80 in Pleasanton, 75 in Kerrville, and 75 in Canyon Lake. You ready for the cloud condensation nuclei? All right, here's your New Year's Eve forecast. It's going to be very pleasant and cool tonight. Calm winds and clear skies. Temperatures are going to fall quickly after sunset. We'll be in the 50s as we bring in the new year, so bring the jacket with you. Now, a lot of fireworks are going to go off across San Antonio and across south central Texas at midnight. At that time, there's going to be quite a few smoke particles in the air. The smoke particles are going to act as cloud condensation nuclei, and water should condensate on those. And what does that mean? That means that we could have some haze develop after midnight. So if you are the responsible driver tonight, know that you may have to deal with some fog and some haze after midnight from all of those fireworks. Elsewhere, we are seeing some rain across parts of California. This pressure system, low pressure system, is going to sweep away some humidity for us in the middle of the week. But until then, we'll have to deal with increasing humidity. Tomorrow, we'll start off near 50 with patchy fog. Then Gulf moisture will be working its way in throughout the day. We'll be at 75 with partly cloudy skies. You'll notice the humidity in the later afternoon hours. By Monday, you'll see the humidity in the form of drizzle and fog. And Monday afternoon will be near 80 degrees. That front will move through through, but that front is going to be a weak one for us. It could bring some severe storms for East Texas, the Dallas-Fort Worth area into Louisiana. But really our impact from that front will be, even though it's going to be humid on Monday, the humidity will be swept away for the remainder of the week. We'll have chilly mornings in the 40s, comfortable afternoons in the 60s and 70s for the first full week of 2023.
Good way to start it out.
Yeah. Did you like that, cloud condensation nuclei?
I like that.
Science word of the day.
That's, you see, you're always teaching. It's a Saturday morning, it's New Year's Eve, and you're always teaching people something.
Be on the lookout for science
So
with Sarah.
somebody's going to the party tonight, and they're going to, hey, did you hear about that cloud condensation nuclei we're going to have later on?
Yeah.
Yeah, throw that at your friends tonight about 11:45. See what they do with that. 9:16, 56 degrees.
Don't do that. That'll kill the party.
No, they'll be talking about that forever. The famous Times Square ball drop happening tonight. Why this year's drop is significant to those attending.
And where are the lotto numbers?
Well,
what we do know is we know that the Mega Millions, all right, nobody won the Mega Millions jackpot. So you still got a chance to get those big bucks.
All right. Hopefully we'll get that figured out. And welcome back. 20 minutes after 9 o'clock. New York all ready to ring in the new year. The famed Times Square ball expected to drop in front of a full crowd for the first time since the pandemic. The 12-foot ball weighs 6 tons, has more than 2,000 crystals, 32,000 LED lights. And organizers of the New Year's Eve celebration did some practice runs yesterday to make sure everything is running smoothly. The ball is going to be lifted up at 6 o'clock today, and then the countdown begins 60 seconds before midnight. So get ready. 9:20, 57 degrees now. When we come back, a look at everything Disney from the recent animated films and sneak peek into the newest attraction inside Epcot.
There's so much going on. I'm already seeing it.
Epcot is going through one of the biggest transformations in its history, and Journey of Water, inspired by Moana, is part of that. So we have artisans working on rock work, working on paint, special effects are going in. Music is a huge component of the film, and that will be a component of this experience as well.
You're welcome. I guess it's just my way of being me.
As guests enter into the experience, we really want them to be surrounded by this kind of lush Polynesian environment, surrounded with, of course, water and a few familiar characters from the film. We have probably a dozen characters that are hidden in nooks and crannies throughout the experience and within the waterways. There is one very recognizable character and very present character, and that's Tafiti. And she'll be at the heart of the experience, greeting guests as they travel through.
Which is awesome. I know you have a lot of engaging elements with this.
Part of engaging with water is seeing how it responds to us. And one way you greet your friend is by waving. So I would imagine one way to greet water would be doing a similar thing. So we'll have to wait and see when the experience opens, how the water reacts to when we do that.
I like that, a wait and see.
So our goal is to make a connection between water and the guests. And one way we're doing that is through these effects that respond to your presence. So as guests travel through, they have a sense that water has a personality, water can be their friend, and water is worth protecting.
That was Danielle Breezy. That looks like a pretty fun place to be when they get that thing opened up. 9:25, 57 degrees. We'll be right back with more. You're watching Good Morning San Antonio. Getting close. Getting
We
close to
are.
the big draw block.
What ball drop? There
Ball
we go.
drop in New York City.
Absolutely. Excited to ring in the
9:30.
new year?
Yeah, let's get rid of this 2022 thing. It was too hot.
It was too hot.
Too hot, too dry.
And too dry.
So-
And by the way, this is our third La Nina winter in a row.
That's why we're in a drought, right?
It's a big reason why we're in.
So maybe La Nina will move on in the new year.
Hopefully, there are indications that it could subside in the spring. So
Well, we're
hoping
go
for
with
it,
that.
because 2022 was the second driest year on record for us. Second driest. Yeah, and speaking of uh-ohs, right? Mountain cedar is high today in the pollen count. This is not great news for those of us who suffer from a mountain cedar allergy. We're just getting started, though, unfortunately, because mountain cedar season peaks in mid-January. So we've got a ways to go. And oftentimes we see mountain cedar peak at above 10,000, 20,000 pollen grains per cubic meter of air. So get that allergy regimen going if you haven't already. Molds are low, though, today at 380. So that's some good news there. Beautiful blue skies this morning, 54 degrees and humidity 75%. Dew points are in the 40s. That's enough to be pleasant outside. Dew points are going to be in the 40s all day long. So we're going to have plenty of sunshine, low humidity and comfortable temperatures. We started off in the low 40s. We're already at 54, as I mentioned, here in San Antonio, but it's 52 in New Braunfels. Kerrville started off in the low 30s. They're now at 43 degrees. 46 in Uvalde, 51 at Simpson, and 51 in Devine, where it is feeling fine. Here's what we're going to talk about in the forecast. Gorgeous day today, 70s and breezy. We'll be seeing wind gusts of up to 20, 25 miles per hour from the southwest, but still a beautiful day to get outside. Now tonight, cool and clear. After midnight, though, after the fireworks start going off, it could become pretty hazy. There could be areas of patchy fog as well, but all in all, a nice night to ring in the new year. And in the next few days, we are going to have muggier weather tomorrow. You'll notice the mugginess in the afternoon, but it still should be a pretty nice day to round out the weekend. But by Monday, drizzle and fog in the morning hours. We're going to go through these details coming up in just a few minutes. David.
Thank you, Sarah. New this morning, we are gathering new details on an overnight shooting on the city's west side. San Antonio police say a fight broke out inside the El Bucanero Mexican restaurant on Marbach Road near 410. It eventually escalated outside in the parking lot a few minutes after 2 a.m. SAPD says one of the suspects pulled out a gun and fired several shots, striking a 36-year-old man. The victim was taken to University Hospital in serious condition. The suspect is still on the run. New this morning, one man shot in the head while driving after an argument at a club on the city's northwest side. According to police, San Antonio say the two men got into an argument in a club near Vance Jackson. The argument then escalated. Police say one man followed the other one in a vehicle and then began firing several shots, striking the driver in the head. The suspect drove off. The victim was taken to University Hospital, where he is expected to be okay. The former Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI has passed away at the age of 95. That announcement coming just a few hours ago. Benedict was the leader of the Catholic Church for less than 8 years until 2013, when he became the first pope to resign since Gregory did it back in 1415. Benedict spent his final years within the walls of the Vatican. ABC's Inez de la Catera has more details on his passing.
It's not just his papacy, but the way it ended, defining Pope Benedict XVI's legacy. In February 2013, Benedict became the first pope in 600 years to resign. He cited his advanced age and failing health, stepping aside as Pope Francis was elected, and Benedict became the first Pope Emeritus in modern history, living out his final years in a former monastery on the Vatican grounds, at times joining Pope Francis at major church events. He was born in Germany in 1927 as Joseph Ratzinger. Shortly after he turned 14, he, like most young Germans at the time, was forced to join the Hitler Youth, but he was not a willing participant. When he returned to Germany as pontiff, he became only the second pope in history to visit a synagogue. He was elected pontiff on April 19, 2005, to fill the vacancy left by Pope John Paul II. He chose the name Benedict XVI. He had been known as God's Rottweiler, an unyielding conservative and guardian of traditional Catholic values, but he soon surprised his skeptics, showing his gentler side. Benedict never veered far from his conservative beliefs. He condemned gay marriage, the ordination of women, and allowing priests to marry. He also addressed the sex abuse crisis within the Catholic Church, meeting privately with victims of pedophile priests during his trip to the U.S. in 2008.
No words of mine could describe the pain and harm inflicted by such abuse.
But some say that scandal, the Pope seemed unable to put to rest, eventually played a role in his resignation, his retirement shaking up the Vatican, securing his place in history. Inez de la Quatera, ABC News, Rome.
Chicago's mayor wants more than $50 million from the Illinois General Assembly to cover emergency services for migrant and asylum seekers. Mayor Lori Lightfoot said the request comes after the state informed the city it would soon end all funding for migrant needs. Lightfoot sent a letter Thursday to the Chicago delegation of the Assembly asking them to advocate for the funding. She wrote the city needs the money to help more than 1,500 migrants in its care. President Joe Biden granted full pardons to 6 people for the new year. Each of the individuals had already completed their sentences for offenses, which include drug-related crimes, second-degree murder, and all have become active in their communities following their release. And the flu hit harder and faster this season than normal, but it now seems to be on the decline. That is according to a new CDC data. Hospital admissions for influenza last week dropped nationwide for the 3rd week in a row. Almost 19,000 people were hospitalized with the flu last week, down from a season high of more than 26,000 the week after Thanksgiving. The CDC estimates that as of last week, there have been at least 20 million infections and 13,000 deaths from the flu this flu season. All boil water notices have been lifted for residents in Bear, Kerr, and Bandera counties. Water pressure was restored to a normal level for the remaining communities listed on your screen. On Monday, around 2,000 Texas Utilities customers were placed under a boil water notice after the water pressure dropped. It is New Year's Eve, and with that, some people may be thinking about spending their time tonight partying and drinking and even making some bad decisions to get behind the wheel. All those thoughts fall in line with research from alcohol.org that shows New Year's Eve is the #1 binge drinking holiday among adults. And that is why tonight Uber and Lyft drivers are preparing for a big night, anticipating a surge of rideshare requests. We caught up with a local rideshare driver who says he's making it his mission to make sure his riders get home safely.
I'm so proud of what I see young people making that choice to take a Uber or a Lyft so they don't drive. That's the greatest thing.
Yeah, authorities say New Year's Eve and day are the deadliest times of the year for DWI-related crashes. San Antonio police will have additional officers throughout the city keeping an eye out for drunk drivers tonight and tomorrow. It is now 9:37 and 58 degrees. A second chance given to those formerly incarcerated. How one organization is giving that second chance and hope to those faced with challenges of unemployment after they get out of jail. And outside with CityCam, going to be a beautiful, beautiful day today as we head out of 2022 and head into 2023. But will we get some rain in 2023? Sarah Spivey got some answers for us coming up. You know how the saying goes, everyone deserves a second chance. However, many have a tough time finding that chance. For instance, the unemployment rate for those formerly incarcerated nearly 5 times greater than others in the U.S.
But now one organization is trying to offer new hope to those encountering obstacles with a path forward to steady work. As Nancy Alvarez reports, it all begins in the kitchen.
This is what a busy kitchen in the culinary hub of San Francisco looks like when everyone works together in perfect unison. Which is why it's surprising that most here are not just new to this kitchen, but cooking in general. Thanks to Farming Hope, the disenfranchised are getting a second chance at a fresh start.
What Farming Hope is, it's a nonprofit that empowers people to overcome obstacles to employment.
Over the course of 12 weeks, Farming Hope's paid apprentices learn the skills needed to cook and manage a restaurant, paving the way for steady employment. It's a new spin on how to help those facing obstacles in their lives.
The people who enter our program are all really ready to take advantage of that opportunity, and that makes a big difference.
Larry Bolton is one of those people. His earlier cooking experience was sidelined by addiction.
I was pretty rusty. We went from the top to bottom and back again on how to work in a kitchen and basically be a culinary leader in the industry.
For the first 6 weeks, they're here at our commercial kitchen. We produce meals that get sent out into the community to food insecure folks.
The apprentices also help run Farming Hope's Cafe, which serves the general public.
A lot of our apprentices go on to work in the food industry.
I run the floor. There's 22 employees on our busy nights. It's just like you're commanding a ship.
So many people come into our program, and by the time they leave, they say, I feel like I'm a different person.
If you have hope, that can just give way to amazing possibilities.
possibilities for a second chance at life. I'm Nancy Alvarez reporting.
Farming Hope apprentices produce 1,000 meals a week in their commercial kitchen for shelters.
And many of the apprentices have also personally experienced what it's like to be homeless and to not have enough food.
Great program.
Good story there. Absolutely.
It's going to be warm today. Unseasonably warm today, which is nice because people will be out enjoying the outdoors.
And at least the humidity is going to be low too. So if it's got to be warmer than average, low humidity is nice. I want to talk for a second about 2022's extremes. All right, you may remember how just a little over a week ago it felt like 0 degrees the Friday before Christmas. It was very cold. That's our coldest wind chill for the year, 0 degrees. Compare that to our hottest heat index of the year, 108 degrees. Just a little hot, David, absolutely. On July 12th of this past summer, that's a 108 degree difference from the hottest heat index to the coldest wind chill. So yeah, San Antonio, it's not just a hot place to live, it also gets all kinds of weather. All right, outside right now we have got clear skies, beautiful sunshine, dew points in the 40s. Whenever a dew point is less than about 55 degrees, it feels great outside. So dew points are low, it feels nice. It's 54, so we're warming up after our morning low in the 40s. It's 57 in Castroville, almost 60 degrees in Castroville, 60 nearly in Bernie, 49 in Bulverde, 48 in Kerrville, 51 in Canyon Lake, and 58 in Gonzales. As we look at your KSAT 12-hour forecast, we're right on the cusp of the 60s right now, but in the next couple hours, we're going to get up to 70 already by noon. That's the power of dry air. Dry air heats up and cools down really quickly, and that's going to be the case today. It'll be 77 this afternoon, and to the evening before you ring in the new year, temperatures will quickly drop down into the 50s by 9 p.m. One thing to keep in mind is that it is going to be pretty windy during the day today. We could potentially have wind gusts of up to 25 miles per hour from the southwest. So pretty breezy. If you're going to be grilling or barbecuing outside, know that you're going to need to weigh down those paper products a little bit more. David was making a joke earlier, just put some food on it. It'll weigh it down from the wind. That's good advice there, David. 77 for the high in New Braunfels. You can see just how much warmer than the average we're going to be. The average high temperature this time is 63, so we're going to be running some 15 degrees warmer than that. 78 in Devine, 78 in Uvalde, 75 in Comfort. All right, this evening, as you're planning on enjoying some time outdoors, perhaps with fireworks safely and legally, know that it's going to get chilly pretty quickly. By 8, we'll be in the 50s, and by midnight, we'll be in the low 50s. Now, with all of these fireworks going off at one time close to midnight, that's going to put a lot of smoke in the air, and so that smoke can act to actually enhance fog and haze. So keep in mind that it may become a bit hazy if you're safely driving home in the evening hours tonight. Let's talk about the next couple of days though. So early tomorrow morning, notice how we start to see some clouds move in from the Gulf of Mexico. We'll be looking at some patchy fog early tomorrow morning, right near 50 degrees. Then a little bit more cloud cover during the day as we see Gulf moisture increase too. Again, you won't really notice the humidity until later in the afternoon and the evening hours, but you'll notice it by the time we hit our high temperature of 75, partly cloudy skies. You'll definitely see it by Monday morning when we anticipate some areas of drizzle, mist, and some fog. Temperatures will actually be in the mid 60s by Monday morning. So we're going from morning lows in the 40s like today to morning lows in the 60s in the span of 2 days. Pretty intense warm up there, at least in the morning hours. And then as a front moves through across Texas, notice it's going to be dry in San Antonio, but severe storms are going to be possible east of the Metroplex, right from Houston up toward Bryan College Station and out into parts of Louisiana. So if you have any friends and family that are continuing to travel the Monday after New Year's Day, know that there is going to be some severe weather possible across East Texas. Otherwise, here in San Antonio, that front is not going to drop our temperatures too much, but it is going to prevent it from staying humid for too long. Monday will definitely be humid. You'll notice the humidity, but Tuesday, those mornings will be back into the 40s. Afternoons will be in the 60s and 70s, so a little bit warmer than average for Tuesday and Wednesday, but feeling just fine by Thursday and Friday.
But as far as this weekend goes, as far as today and tomorrow and even Monday, a lot of people are off because that's like the national holiday for New Year's. So we're looking pretty good.
We are looking pretty good. Hard to complain about this weather.
Well, can't.
You can't.
9:47, 59 degrees. Outside with TransGuide. Ooh, you do need your sunshades if you're driving today. Look at that. Not a cloud in the sky. Dry roads. Nice. Not a whole lot of traffic out there either, so that's a good thing. So
Not
be
much.
careful as you get out there.
Absolutely. All right, lottery. Pick 3 is 609, Fireball 7, Daily 4, 2178, Fireball 4.
And your cash 5 is 2, 8, 13, 17, 29. And Mega Millions. Nobody won last night, so that's good news for some, bad news for others. Good news for those if you didn't buy a ticket, bad news for those if you did, I guess.
Right.
So here's your numbers: 1, 3, 6, 44, 51. Powerball 7. Power play is 3.
I got one of those numbers on.
You might get something for that, though, right?
I got
still win
nothing.
a buck or two. You got nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, before we go this morning, we've got some late breaking news we want to tell you about. San Antonio police are looking for a man who shot at 2 people. It happened just before 9 this morning. Our Camila Warriors is at the Walmart on Rigsby and 410. That is where this incident started. So Camila, give us an update.
Well, David, this is very early information that we got from a sergeant on scene. San Antonio police say one man is now in the hospital, and it all started when a couple was heading to their car, leaving this Walmart. That's when someone, possibly in a sports car, allegedly pulled out an AR-style weapon and told the couple to give him their truck. The couple drove off, and the suspect followed them. The suspect shot at the truck. There were multiple bullet holes in that truck. Police say the man was shot in the leg and rushed to City-Base Hospital with serious injuries. Now, when they were driving away from that shooter, their tire blew out, and that's where police found them. They found them at I-37 and 410. Now, we're still working to piece this together and get more information from police, but when we do, we'll give you that update. Reporting live, Camila Juarez, KSAT 12 News.
Camila, thank you very much for that update. And of course, when she does get more information for you, we'll have it on our website, ksat.com. It is now 9:53 and 59 degrees. We'll be right back. And before we go, let's talk Mega Millions. Lottery buyers are going to have to wait till next year. We're sorry. If you want to win the Powerball jackpot, you got to get that ticket the first week of January, because the Associated Press is telling us that no lucky winners matched all 6 numbers in last night's drawing. So the jackpot, are you ready for this? Expected to be about $785 million. Ahead of next Tuesday night's drawing. That's what it is. The record Mega Millions jackpot is more than $1.5 billion. That was won back in 2018, and the jackpot surpassing $1.3 billion was won in Illinois. So if nobody wins this time, it could get close to that $1 billion mark. Never know. We'll have to wait and see. All right, if you're looking for something to do tonight, if you want to go somewhere and enjoy New Year's Eve celebration, just go to our website at ksat.com. We've got some ideas for you on there. And then if you're already wanting to plan the beginning of next year on, what am I going to do that's fun? Well, guess what? We've got it all for you right there on our website, ksat.com. So a lot of great ideas on what's coming up in January around San Antonio. And with the weather like it is, maybe we can find something for you to do outside and enjoy this.
But you will have to watch out for the mountain cedar today. Just a reminder that it's high, past 5,000, the highest it's been so far this season. But we're already in the low 60s, David. Temperatures have already gone up by some 20 degrees since the start of the day. That's that power of that South Central Texas sun. It's in the 50s and 60s around South Central Texas. We'll be warming up to 77 degrees this afternoon for the high temperature. It is going to be breezy with winds from the southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and gusts will be up to about 25 miles per hour. Keep in mind, too, that this evening should be chilly as you're heading out the door. Here's a look at your New Year's Eve forecast for tonight. So if you're planning on being out there, you won't need the jacket once the sun sets, but as soon as it does, temperatures are going to fall right into the 50s. It'll be mostly clear and cool tonight. It'll be 54 right around midnight as we ring in 2023. I'm going to go ahead and say there's a decent chance that we could see some haze and some fog tonight
because of, what do you call this, Sarah?
It's called cloud condensation nuclei. So clouds develop
really
because
scientific.
Yes, it is. Clouds develop because of condensation onto tiny particles in the atmosphere. And tonight, right at midnight, we're going to have a lot of particles in the atmosphere from all those fireworks.
You think
I think
so?
so. So you got to be careful if you're heading home. Obviously, drive safely and watch out for any of that haze if you're planning on heading out there after midnight. So that haze is possible tonight, and then early tomorrow morning we'll have some patchy fog, 50 degrees, 75 for the high temperature. And then early on Monday, we're going to be seeing morning fog and drizzle on Monday in the morning hours. So a lot of people have Monday off, but if you do have to head out for the commute, know that it could be damp at times. Near 80 degrees on Monday, then a front arrives Monday night into Tuesday. That sweeps away the humidity. We'll be looking at morning lows in the 40s, afternoons in the 60s and 70s for the first full week.
Let's remind people how dry it is, and you cannot shoot fireworks within the city limits.
Absolutely.
You got to go out in Bexar County unincorporated areas, but do not go where there's dry grass. And take some water with you if you're going to go out there and shoot some fireworks where it is legal. Make sure you got a bucket of water, bottle of something, just in case we want to be safe. If you are partying tonight, taxi cab, Lyft, Uber, or maybe one of your friends or family members wants to be the designated driver on New Year's Eve and save some lives.
Let's celebrate, or let's really do that responsibly. Here's the thing, second driest year on record in San Antonio. This year, let's hope for some rain next year.
Let's hope. All right. Well, we do want you to have a great time. We thank you for joining us this morning, and we wish you a very happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.